Hi friends, welcome to English Friend 360. Today we are going to talk about something that is very important to improve our English speaking skills. That is how to think in English. Nowadays many people are struggling to speak in English. Why? Because whenever they want to speak anything in English, they first think in their native language, then translate it into English, and then try to speak. Sounds right? But this process takes a lot of time, often leads to mistakes. And I mean, it can be frustrating too. But don't worry, today I have got 5 easy tips to help you think directly in English so that you can speak fluently and confidently. Okay? Actually, thinking in English is like the magic key to fluency. When you think directly in English, sentences flow naturally. You don't pause, you don't translate, you just speak. Amazing, isn't it? Now, I'm sure you may be wondering, how do I do that? Well, thinking in English is a habit, and like any habit, it takes time and consistent practice. But trust me, with these simple techniques I'm about to share you now, you will start seeing progress in no time. Got it? Great. Let's get started with 5 tips to acquire the habit of thinking in English. Ready? Okay. Tip number 1, talk to yourself. First things first, talk to yourself in English. It sounds funny, but it really works. For example, when you wake up in the morning, think, what is the plan for today? Or when you are cooking, you can think, okay, I need to chop the onions first, right? And here is another example. If you are getting ready to go out, think, I need to take my wallet and keys before I leave. In this way, these small thoughts train your brain to use English naturally. So, why don't you give it a try? Today, pick one activity like making a tea or cleaning your desk and describe what you are doing in English. Trust me, it's a game changer. Okay, now tip number 2, use simple English. Now, here is the thing, don't complicate it. Keep it simple. I mean, instead of thinking, I need to figure out a way to efficiently solve this problem, just think, I need to solve this problem. Easy, right? And another example, if you are tired, just think, I am tired. Instead of, I am feeling exhausted after such a long day. Got it? The simpler the sentences, the easier it becomes to practice. And well, stick to it. Okay? Now, tip number 3, name things around you. This is very fun and very effective. Just look around and name things in English. For example, if you are in your room, think, this is my chair. The chair is black, or that is a notebook. It has a blue cover. And if you are outside, think, there is a red car parked under the tree, like this. These little observations keep your brain in English mode all day. Right now, why not look around and name these things you see? Go ahead, try it. Okay, now tip number 4, listen and repeat. Another powerful tip is to listen to English and repeat it. For example, if you are watching a movie and someone in the movie says, what are you doing? Just pause and repeat it aloud. Say it the same way they do with the same tone and expression. Okay? Or if you are listening to a song, pick a line like, it's a beautiful day, and repeat it. Imagine yourself saying that line in real life. Okay? This repetition helps your brain, absorb the language faster. Okay? And tip number 5, use gap fillers. And finally, use gap fillers when you are thinking in English. It's okay to pause while gathering your thoughts. And during that pause, instead of staying completely silent, use fillers like well, like this. For example, if someone asks, what did you do yesterday? And you are still thinking of an answer, say, well, I went to the market. Here, well is a gap filler, right? These gap fillers not only give you time to think, but also make you sound more fluent and natural. I mean, every fluent speaker uses them, so why not you? Remember, progress is what matters, not perfection. So don't worry about making mistakes, just keep practicing. Alright, friends, that's it for today. Which tip are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. And remember, the more you practice, the better you will get. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, English Friend 360. I will see you in the next video. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and take care. Bye bye.